Yeah.
Yo.
What's happening?
Guess who's back?
Happy New Year to you, motherfucker.
Happy New Year, a little late. Welcome to season 2.
Season 2.
Man, welcome to 2020, the sequel.
Right.
That's what it
Welcome
seems
to
like.
2020 part 2.
Part duh.
2021, man, I am not happy with it so far. I want to take it back.
Yes.
But you know, we just 2 months in. You know, it's a lot of this house needs a lot of work. G. We try to rebuild. You know,
it's starting off like 2020 did. I mean, what I thought we left 2020 on December 31st.
See, this is 2021. Next should be 2022.
No, this is 2020 part 2.
Yes. There you go, Doc. There you go.
Part 2. But hey, you know, it's all love and peace and happiness.
For those of you that don't know, all three of us went through some shit since we last came to you guys. So, yeah, we're back. Love, peace, and hair grease to you all. I can't even say fuck 2020 because 2021 is like, what you say about my brother? What you said about my brother? So, how you gentlemen been doing?
Yeah, Rico, how are you doing, sir?
Man, I've been better. It's been rough couple of months, man.
Yes, we've all had to deal with some emotional stuff.
So for y'all that don't know, our last show that came to you, brought to you by, and can you guys hear me perfectly? Because on my screen, this looks like I'm dragging, but do you hear me perfectly?
I hear you.
Okay.
But I think the sound is lagging just a tiny bit, but that's the production value of this show.
Yeah, like Donald Dump is still somewhere around.
Look, we lucky you guys are lucky to see us.
Yeah,
right.
We ain't had any electricity.
So
we'll get to
that too. Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah.
So our last show, we thought we were going to do another show, and Rico, he suffered a tremendous loss. He dealt with. So we took a break. I was gonna record What the Fuck Scrap. I didn't feel like doing it without my brothers around he was dealing with his thing. I didn't feel like doing the show. We took a break, was giving him time, and then I suffered a loss. Right. And it was like, all right, what the fuck? All right, here we go. And then come around and Doc suffered a loss. So
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, 2020 going into 2021, it's been rough over here. It's really like what the fuck. It's what the fuck for real.
Yeah, right. We've had to transition some people on to the next side.
Man, it's been hard. Staying in that mode. It's hard to be motivated to be chipper and fun and all that.
Yeah.
But
I had to do some work. Had to do some work myself. I had to put to bed the whole G.I. Joe military gung ho Doc dude. I had to put him to sleep. I had to face Vader in the tree. Yeah. We'll get to that too. Yep. And the story time with Doc Luz was part of the therapy, but that one episode, and going back to those days, I had a realization that that's the guy, that's my character that protects me from dealing with stuff.
Right.
So I'm in the process of putting him in the coffin and becoming a gentler Lou, a more open heart.
It's interesting that you say that, Lou, because when I was going through my stuff,
it's a process.
I kept trying to revert back to that, in my
Yeah.
mental space. I kept trying to go back to like back in them days when we was in the lab and we was acting all hard and shit and all that stuff,
Yeah.
I kept wanting to go back to that. And I was losing what I had been building all these past decades,
Yeah, right.
It's a
And
rough mental space to be in because
yeah.
that was always our defense mechanism,
Yeah, it's a safety net. I can't deal with your civilianism, so I'm going to, sit behind, my shield that I use for survival, but you're not surviving, you're blocking.
Right.
And it made me, it made me go and deal with that, what enlightened people call that shadow self.
Right.
In other words, you got to deal with your dark side. You got to forgive yourself for things that you've done, and you've got to forgive what's been done to you. Then that's when you can lay that person to rest. Then you can advance with love. By doing that, I've learned that there are a lot of things that I used to argue about that really didn't make no sense whatsoever.
Right.
But it's like I said, it's a work in progress. So we'll see. So far so good. Everybody seems to like the different Lou.
It don't matter what everybody else like. It's you like.
Yeah, but with that, there's a better understanding now. Because the old military Doc Lou put a hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Over some stupid shit.
Right.
So that was the realization, like, this got to be dealt with. So I had to deal with that, and I'm dealing with it still, and it's working. It's working, because I was like, okay, really, I'm weak with emotion. So I had to kill Combat Lou. Combat Lou was blocking me from being emotional and opening up to allow the love to come in. Sorry to get so serious so early, but
well, I figured we could start serious. We'll finish.
Yeah, we'll work our way out of this.
I'll be honest. I've been missing our therapy sessions.
Yeah, but
I've been wanting to get back. I've been wanting to get back to this for so long because you're my family, and I know that you guys. I can lean on you guys to talk to you guys about the stuff. That it was just a comfort knowing you guys were out there when I was going through myself. We talked a little bit. Yeah,
it's like we kept in touch, but we kept our space. But long story short, different Lou, different era. You know what I'm saying? About to be in the golden age. In April, I'll be the big 5-0, so I'll be in the golden era. I have to leave that. You know what I'm saying? I have to put that at bay so that I can experience that love that I've been trying to search for. I've been blocking my own way, in other words.
I'll be the big 5-0 at the end of March. And that just occurred to me, man, between the three of us, we got over 130 years of experience.
Mm-hmm. I clap that up, man. 130 years of experience in your face.
Well, for me, I'm gonna say that
I still got a little bit. I still got a little bit left. I got a little attitude left.
I'm gonna say that I tremendously missed this. It was many days, many days, many minutes, seconds, hours. I missed this. I miss being on here with my brothers, doing this shit because I've been fucked up. My grandmother passed January 22nd, I think it was. I remember when I got the call. Hey, I got the call like I think on Sunday. they want to put her in hospice and all that. And me and my aunt talking, and it was like, we done got the call several times, and she's still here. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to push through. I'm good. All right. And I remember getting a call at 5 something that Friday on the 22nd. And it was like, my mom's called me. She was like, you at work? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, I don't want to tell you now. I'm like, tell me now, because I'm already be thinking about it. They giving your grandma, they think, you know, 10 days, and they don't think she's gonna make it 10 days. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go up in the mall. And I said, all right, call me so I could, put me on video so I could see her. And not even 24 hours. This was at like 5, let's say it's 5 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, between 7:30, she was calling back. She gone. That fast. You know what I'm saying? She was gone. And I was in the car for the leave work. I walked back inside just not to take that ride. Because it ripped me up. It's like a void. This is a person who my grandma was everything to me. My grandma wasn't my mother, but it was like it was my best friend. So, that shit ripped a hole in me. And I'm still numb to this day. People, if you watching, these are not tears. My eyes are just fucking water. I don't have my glasses on. The bright light is on. But if I fucking cry, I don't give a fuck because it's real. And I came to Louisiana for the funeral. Lou, I didn't hit you up because I didn't have time. I was in, went to my mom's house, came back to the room. Me and my aunt, literally, it was so set up. My aunt is my OG. For real, my aunt is my OG. My auntie Karen, I think is 15 years older than me, 14, 15. And so that's my OG. She been giving me game for the longest. Our rooms are literally across the hall from each other at the hotel. So we in each other's room. I'm in there drinking tequila, getting fucked up, Go back the next day to the funeral at my mom's house. Me and my cousin from Cali, we drinking beer in the car. He drinking his hand. Go back to the room. Next day, I'm back shooting back to here in Texas. It was in and out, but I was fucked up at the funeral. And I handled it better than I thought I was gonna handle it, because I remember going to her quiet hour. I got there an hour before it was over. And my aunt called me as soon as I got into town. It was like, she looked good, she looked like her spirit's not there. She looked good. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'm gonna break down as soon as I get in. And I walked in, and I actually walked in, and when I seen her, I smiled. And I'm like, they go my baby, my baby in peace now. But I'm still fucked up. I don't know. Time heals all, you know what I'm saying? So time will heal all. It's still to this day, since it happened. It's over a month now. I play on my kids, and she's popping in my head. Her pictures behind me. These pictures y'all see behind me, my grandma's on one of those pictures. It still fucks me up. I'm thinking about it every day. I'm going to forever think about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, Rico, when your brother passed, like, I kept thinking about you. You was in my prayers. I'm praying for you. You was dealing with COVID going on yourself, and I'm dealing for you to pull through and everything else. And then it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. But then it happened to you, Lou. And I'm like, fuck, bro. But at the same time, like, I miss my brothers. At the same time, we kept talking about when the show gonna start, when we gonna do the show, right. And it kept not happening. But I knew the time was gonna be right. But y'all want to know something that's crazy? I never told y'all, like, let's do a set date, but I always felt March. I was like, March. And it's March 1st, and we fucking recording this episode.
Right.
So I don't know, but yeah, it's been crazy. Like the election came, we was popping bottles, and then we did the next show. I'm like Christmas canceled.
Right. Yeah.
And for me, it's like you never know. Every day is precious. Every moment is precious because you never know you might lose someone. So take advantage of your time with people. If you got people you love, let them know you love them. Like all that petty shit, let that petty shit go. If you know me, you see me on Facebook because I don't do social media, but I ain't about that petty shit, man. I'm about trying to be about peace. I'm peaceful and humble. I remember I did a project back in 2001, 2, whatever. I don't know, but people, that's what I'm about. I crack jokes and everything else, but at the end of the day, it's about peace, being peaceful, being humble, about love. You know what I'm saying? So I love you. I love you, Rico. I love you, Doc. You know what I'm saying? I miss being on this with y'all, man. For real.
I love you guys too, man.
Same goes to both of y'all too, man. Y'all my brothers for real. I've been knowing y'all half my damn life. So, the bond is there, you know what I'm saying? So when y'all hurt, I hurt. So I just try to, keep the ball rolling and keep it going. And that was another reason why I did the story time. I was like, my brothers need this story, And then after I did that one, I was going to do another one, but that's when Pet transitioned, and then my mom's birthday was on the 19th. So I say, well, it only made sense. Right. Valentine's Day, she transitioned on. She's with my mom. They're doing their thing. So, and it gave me a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm about killing off all that ego and that tough guy and that, you know what I'm saying? That guy, because I hadn't had the fucked up thing about it is I haven't had to be that dude, in some years. Mm-hmm. I haven't had to karate kick a motherfucker in some years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost to the point where I want to go back in training because there's some shit I forgot. I know because I haven't done shit.
Hey,
haven't had to use. When was the last time you had to roundhouse a motherfucker out a window?
Hey, Doc.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about. All I'm thinking about is you talking about karate kick. So when I'm thinking about the episode, Granddad is thinking.
Yeah, or Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, I hadn't had to roadhouse nobody in a while, and that's a good thing. But at the same time, put them to sleep. I'm getting too old for that. I mean, do we really need that publicity? 50-year-old man kicks a dude in the chest through the window at the Canes because he didn't get his extra sauce. Is that headlines for What the Fuck Now Productions?
We could use the publicity.
Right here.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I mean, how much is paid? I mean, take what
it might work in our favor nowadays. It might be so. Well, you never know. We hadn't had any content on the channel in a minute. Let's see what I can.
Right. It is. My brother was one of our biggest fans. He watched all our podcasts multiple times. And he'd be able to tell me, like, we'd be riding around, he'd be like, man, I like that part where, Doc said this or where Scrap said this. Because, he even knew, who was who,
That's what's up, fam. That's what's up. I feel to it, man. And before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome y'all to What the Fuck Now Podcast, episode 1, season 2. Right. I am your co-host, Doc Lou, alongside Psycho Rico and King Scrap. And before we get started, and on season 2, we're going to, like we did in season 1, tell about the drink. I'm gonna let my fellows go first because there's a reason why I got my Deion Sanders hat on today.
Well, first I'm going to tell you brothers this here. I'm gonna let y'all go and tell about y'all shit, but I'm gonna warn y'all. I'm about to go off and piss some people off.
Man, that's good. It's brand new year.
Season 2, we about to piss some people off. And
man, we doing it. You know,
we always do.
I just had this article about a couple of days, and I'm about to go off on this bullshit. I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. You'll deal with this one here, though. Rico, you might have to censor my whole speech. What the fuck? Something failed. Is that my grandma jumping on shit? Hold on. Let me see if it was
Yeah, King Satan coming at you.
Oh, that, this literally just fell off here. Like,
what does it say though? Might be a sign.
This was actually, I think, a verse I think I was writing this up. Loan amount. Oh, there was the money I needed. The marketing, financial plan. Oh, this is business. So yeah, I'm going off.
See?
That's
look how it happened. See, you did your podcast on the first day of the third month, and then business opportunities fall in your lap. You had to look at those signs
right out of the sky, man.
You gotta look for the universe talking to you right here on the internet.
Well, my drink is some whiskey, and there it goes. Y'all say what y'all saying before I go off because I'm going off as soon as y'all finish.
What is your beverage of the day, sir, Rico, sir?
Mine is Reed's ginger beer, sugar-free. So I can't drink the real alcohol because it'll kill me because I drank too much in my young life.
Right. But it's okay. We gonna go there with you. On the other hand, look, there's a reason why I got my straw hat on, and and because of my mother's birthday was in April, and my aunt Pat that passed on to the spirit realm, my brother was able to pick me up a little bit of this. Now, for the people in the know, this is some Alabama mule kick. Some Alabama mule kick right here. You see how much has been used. You know what I'm saying? And my brother only had a quarter of this, and I had a quarter of it. You cannot.
Oh no.
This is just to show our fans, and you know what I'm saying? This is good old Alabama, middle Alabama, my good Uncle Frank, that's 80 years of good service. This is Alabama corn mule kick. Corn mule kick, because there's corn and there's rice, but this is the corn. It's mule kick. It takes a sip, and then you start to slip. So don't slip. It has been it's been processed with a little lemonade, So we have a Alabama mule kick lemonade for this podcast. Buckle your seatbelts, people, because there's no telling what's going to be coming out of the mule kick of the battle.
Well, trying to get to the shits. Mm-hmm. We're back.
Let's go.
And if those of you who don't know, have you heard about Lady Gaga?
Yep.
And his dog walker?
Yep.
Did I say his?
Enlighten me. I haven't been in the haven't been in the current events. Enlighten me.
So Lady Gaga, she has a dog walker like most rich people have. They're too lazy to walk their own damn dog.
Why get it?
Well, there's video footage
of a dog if you're not gonna walk this little.
Well, there's video footage of an incident that resulted in two of Lady Gaga's 3 dogs being abducted, and her dog walker shot.
Yeah, they shot right in the chest. Oh.
Yeah. A neighbor surveillance footage shows Ryan Fisher is walking the dogs before a white sedan pulls up beside him, and the 2 men hold him at gunpoint. Fisher attempted to put up a fight and yelled for help before his abductors shot him in the chest. As Fisher laid on the ground, 2 of the thieves took 1 dog each and crawled back into the back of the seat. Back seat. I say back of the seat. Too much this whiskey over here. Before taking off. The neighbors released the video footage, learning that Gaga's team wanted it exposed in hopes of catching the suspect and recovering the dogs. The neighbors believe the getaway vehicle was a Nissan Altima or Sinatra. As of now, no suspects have been identified or apprehended. Did y'all listen to everything I just said?
Well, she got the dogs back. No. And I know she went on TV. She offered like $500,000 reward for her dogs to get back. But fuck the dude.
Thank you, Rico. My whole point and why I'm finna go off right now.
The dude got shot in the chest. What about the reward for the guy got shot?
Not even the fact of that. They didn't even mention how he was doing in the article at all.
I was about to ask you that. I was about, okay, so that was the end of his story?
Yes. Now check this out. The dude fought, man. He fought. He was fighting for them. Somebody put a gun in like, give me the dogs. Take them fucking dogs. I don't even like them dogs, man.
Thank you, Rico. People. So this is for all my dog lovers, all my animal lovers, all this here. I understand you and I feel you. But right now, I don't care. Fuck them dogs. This is a human being, a person. He done got shot behind these dogs. And they didn't even bother to mention.
They're not even my dogs. They're my employer's dog.
He put up a fight for him. He put his life in danger for them dogs. Now the dogs are back safe. And how much the reward was? How much you get, Rico?
I think it was like $500,000, $500,000.
500 racks.
For some dogs.
We'd be showing up with lookalike dogs. Found your dog. They were like, that ain't my dog. It looks like your dog. I'll give you this dog. I'll give you this dog for $25,000.
But yeah, dog been through stress and trauma. It was dog nap. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit little fuzzy around the ears, a little fucked up. He's been through trauma. I mean, you gotta shake him back for this shit.
But yet, this dude that caught some high lead, and they don't even bother to mention how he was doing at all in the article. They just talk about some rewards been put up for the dogs. Really? Some kibbles and bits.
Wow, bro.
That's what they.
I make it fun, but if I was that dude, I'd be kind of insulted. Bro, all this news about the dogs, I'm sitting there, beep beep, beep beep.
Bro, I would have threw them dogs at them.
Man, they would have pulled up. They would have pulled up. Give me the dogs. I don't like them no ways. Hey, can you drop me off at the corner?
Open the door. I'll put them up.
I'll be like, oh my Lord. How you gonna steal dogs from a blind dog walker? I can't even describe you to the police.
I'm like, man, come on, bro. This is what we doing. This is what we get. And come on, bro. So lady got you ain't put no reward for the suspect that shot him. Man, and if I'm him, and you know what though? We're in a society where you can sue for anything. I'm suing her ass. I'm suing her ass. Emotional stress. I got shot.
I gotta go to court, G.
Right.
Took a bullet for Fido. I gotta go to court.
Man, Rover got me shot.
I don't beg people suing for emotional distress because somebody's gonna sue us.
First of all, we had to be successful for that to happen. So, hey, cheers to it, honey.
Right.
We can't pay the court costs, so good luck with that, people.
Court costs? I can't afford to get them to court.
The electric bill. You hear about some of them electric bills?
You're wasting your time. I have nothing for you.
Speaking of electric bill, Winter Storm 2021.
Yep.
And what's the name of the company, Enrico, for Texas?
We have ERCOT, which is our own energy something of Texas.
ERCOT,
but the company that they really screwed over was Giddy, who screwed over their customers. And their customers get $9,000, $16,000 electric bills and
you
shit like
dude
that.
Got a $17,000 electric bill?
Yeah.
And this dude, did he have a business or something? It was just was his house?
His house.
Man, no way, bro.
So they've been banned from doing business in the state of Texas now after all this is going on. Wow. So what it is a wholesale electric company.
Right.
So you're getting it at a great rate until a storm comes through like it did.
But see, don't that sound like price gouging? Like it's against the law to be raising prices like during
when people are at $17,000. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Really?
No
$17,000?
No,
you know how
way.
Downtown Dallas ain't probably paying $17,000 for lights.
Right.
And man, come on, bro. It wasn't no way possible But the fact that it went on, they had a plan to do rolling blackouts. As soon as it happened,
yeah, I saw that.
My power went off at maybe 2-something in the morning Sunday night.
There was no rolling.
Maybe it was off for about 15, 20 minutes, popped back on. And again, at 3 o'clock, it popped off. And it didn't roll back on for another 3 days.
Wow.
Water, and look, the day it popped on, water went off.
Yeah, we lost water here. My power wasn't really that affected. I had a little bit go out here and there, but it came back. My girlfriend, man, she lost power Sunday night, and her power wasn't back on till Friday night.
Whoa, G.
They was shaking dice with the power.
They were crapping out.
They ended up staying at a church, and then a family, you know, some people let them in, and they went to another church. They found more places to be, but you know.
Shout out to my little brother-in-law. I was at his house. Word of advice, people. If you're looking for a place, find you a place next to a hospital. Because if you're in their power grid, they ain't gonna cut their power. Mm-hmm. Since my brother-in-law stayed by a hospital, he was on their power grid. Their power stayed on the whole time. So Sunday night the power went off. I was fine. You know, it wasn't cold like that because it's the first night. Monday, we dealt with it all day Monday. No power, no nothing. I was fine when I woke up. About 11 o'clock, I got to bundle up. I'm putting pants on. I put a hoodie on, skull cap on. I'm in a house like this. Phone died later on that day. We slept in the bed. Me, my wife, my kids, all huddled up under each other, under the blanket. Body heat kept us warm. Get up, go to the bathroom. You feel that cold. Woke up Tuesday morning. I look at my thermostat. It's 33 degrees inside. I'm breathing and smoke is coming out while I'm breathing.
In the house.
In the house. I go grab my bottle of liquor that's sitting in my man cave. In my man cave. It's like it's been in the freezer for days. That's how cold it was. I go outside, man. I had a bottle in my car of water. The water bottle was cracked. It froze over and cracked. Matter of fact, I still got broken glass in my door handle. I got to vacuum out from it. Like it was -2 degrees when I looked at it that morning.
We had people die in my town in their homes from exposure.
That's how, man. It was people that was out here dying because they running their generators, but they had them inside. Carbon monoxide.
Right.
It was lawyers. I'm watching the news, and it's lawyers. They were like, we're sleeping under clothes, trying to stay warm, piling up clothes. People were burning their kids' toys in a fireplace to stay warm.
You're damn right.
For me,
and burning my shit, burn the kids' shit.
Corporal Commander got to go. Corporal Commander got to go, G.
I said,
all your feelings. They out of here.
For me, what's the name, Rico, again? The energy company that runs it? Yeah,
The ERCOT is the Energy Commission. That's kind of run by the state. The company is Giddy.
I'm talking about the one that ERCOT is the one I'm talking about. Darcidius is the him people. The head, the CEO, whoever CEO, the board, they got to go. Them motherfuckers need to be fired. They need to go.
Didn't they resign?
Some of them did, but this is the thing. The motherfuckers who run it, they don't even live in Texas.
Right. Oh yeah.
How you run some shit? You only stay here.
Well, look at Ted Cruz. It's cold. We going to
can't beat you up for shutting off the power if you don't leave.
They finished that wall to Mexico yet? No, cool. We going to Mexico.
So, hold on. So you talk about they need to build a wall. Agree with Trump. They need to build a wall. But so they get cold, you go to Mexico.
Right.
You ain't saying let's go to Hawaii.
Right.
Somewhere in a part of the United States. Let's go to Mexico.
Man. It's easy to get that. It's easy to get
that fool went over the wall and made us pay for it.
Easy to get that money to Mexico before Hawaii.
And
go dump that money off quick.
I You know what?
This is entertainment for you people that's up in your ass about shit like this. But
we gotta bring something back.
That money to Mexico.
We gotta bring something back.
Kids want to go on vacation. Who kids don't want to go to Cancun? You know what I'm saying? So he ain't lie about that. But he had to get that money over there. I don't know. I stay in Louisiana, so I can say this shit.
We got to bring something back.
Conspiracy theories, stay in your lane. This is entertainment.
We got to bring
that money over there, bro. You see, he came back. The money was security came back. Oh man, shit. Man, these motherfucking kids, man.
Nah, we got to bring something back for season 2. Something has to come back from our old show, from the Morning Sun, the Flagrant Foul.
Flagrant Foul.
And I got 2 people finna catch it right now. Lindsey Graham and Donald Trump Jr. Who should I give to first? Which one would you? Somebody.
Take your pick, because I need to know what the hell they did. You know,
Lindsey Graham. Well, was talking about Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
We're gonna give Donald Trump. We're gonna give Donald Trump Jr. it first. He blamed this. He blamed the governor of Texas. Said, "Don't blame Ted Cruz Jr. But blame the Democratic governor of Texas for allowing this to go on." Well, you big dummy, the governor of Texas is a Republican.
Yeah,
that supported your daddy.
He had nothing to do with that.
So that goes to show how they just want anybody. You think they Democrat, blame them.
Hey, it's his fault, man.
If anything went wrong, it was a Democrat. That's the way they feel.
But he's so dumb, he don't even know who is who, and he blaming a Republican who he thought was a Democrat. Yeah, dumb.
There you go, man.
Keep up with what she's supposed to keep up with. If you go throw stones, know who you're throwing stones at. You big dumbass. She about as dumb as your daddy, but I can't blame you because we know who you got. Your daddy. Lindsey Graham. Is it Lindsey Graham? I don't think it's Lindsey McCullen.
I'm not sure, bro.
The House Speaker, the Senate Speaker. Whatever the white man name. I know it's Lindsey. But so, and we didn't even talk about this because we weren't recording, but they stormed the Capitol.
Yeah.
So he blamed Donald Trump. He said I believe it was his fault. He did it and everything else. But he voted him not guilty when it came to the impeachment. Then he says if Donald Trump ran again, he was supportive. Mm-hmm. But you hold him accountable for them storming the Capitol. It was his fault. No. Doc, is this it? Spread the cheeks. Spread all in it.
It's about how much you got invested in it.
And scared. Now he's scared. Because he's scared. He's thinking he's going to run again and win the next election. See, that's what they feared.
Oh, they backing him.
He's
talking at the CPAC conference right now.
They even said that if Donald Trump does start his own new party, it was like 80% of people that's Republicans said they go follow him. They go join his party. So they scared. They thinking about their next move already to 2024. Instead of standing on their own. These motherfuckers in Washington ain't got no nuts, no balls, can't stand on their own 2 feet at all. But y'all want to keep voting for them. But you know what, though? I ain't forgot about my people out there. Shout out to all y'all out there that, hey, Becky, I love you. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump back when he run again. Becky, I love you. I'm your cousin, Timothy. I ain't forgot about y'all. I've been missing y'all, too. With y'all snagging tooth asses. How you 37 and a half with no teeth when you top or bottom?
Stay in the hills. The safest place for you people. I'm not going to say you people because then I'll be racist.
But I do have a question.
Yeah.
For both of y'all. This is for both of y'all. Since we've been off the air, because there's a whole lot of topics we've missed. Yeah. What is your favorite story since we've been gone?
What's my favorite story since we've been gone? My favorite story since we've been gone is about the little kid that was 14 years old and was on the police department.
I didn't hear about that one.
He was impersonating a police officer.
So his cop and a half became for real?
Checked out a gun and everything. Then he went to jail for it, got out, and did it again.
Oh, that sounds like the dude that was impersonating a doctor.
Bro, he was 14.
You remember the movie Cop and a Half back in the day? With Burt Reynolds?
Hey, it's old, man. Look it up, bro. Put young kid impersonating cop. He's gonna pull up, bro.
I'm gonna have to look that up for real, bro.
He was doing this YouTube joke prank thing and became one. For real. It was young. Nobody questioned him. Nothing. That was my favorite. I know there's supposed to be some pro-black.
Vincent Richardson is now a 12-year veteran cop.
Yeah,
national headlines.
I know cop there's supposed 14, to be some Black history stuff I'm supposed to talk about, but okay.
Not really, because like I said,
for that he asked me what my favorite story was, and that's my favorite story. Little motherfucker getting.
Kid cop who impersonated officer is 14-year-old. What?
Yep. He didn't make that shit up. It's for real.
This shit is real, man.
This reminded me when DMX did it. He recently told his story.
I'm a police. Put your hands up.
He impersonated an FBI agent.
Oh,
man, I don't got a favorite story, man.
Because because the Alabama Mule kick kind of hot me. Y'all get it. I had the straw hat on for the moonshine country. Yeah, you get it. I'm taking this hot motherfucker off. Now,
well, Rico, not your favorite story, but
it might come back on later on. Who knows? Let me cool off for a minute.
Yeah. So I've been so out of touch, man. Jeez, I haven't been keeping.
Fucking Brady, bro. Really? He's the GOAT, bro. Oh well. He's the GOAT. I get to him now. Fuck it.
You know what? I still don't want to just say he the GOAT, but I can't fight it and say he's not the GOAT. My argument is still that he didn't play in the era where you actually played. It's so watered down. That's my only problem with Brady, is that the era he plays in, if he breathes on quarterback, is a flag. Now, if he played in the era of Montana, Young, Bradshaw, like when you actually could hit the quarterback, if he played during that time, I would hands down, no problem. So still for me, during I said from 2000 on, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I still can't put him. It's with an asterisk for me. Like people want to put LeBron with an asterisk and say if he's the GOAT, or Barry Bonds with an asterisk because he was on steroids. That's how I still feel with Brady when it comes to it. But I cannot knock his accomplishments. That this motherfucker has 7 Super Bowl rings.
Now, I was like you. When he left, now, yeah, he went to
loaded team. Yeah.
But Peyton did too. Peyton went to Denver and they were strict.
No, but this thing
he basically just rolled in the chariot and got that Super Bowl.
This thing with Peyton, though. I mean, Brady beat the shit out of Peyton every time. Look at how many rings he got while Peyton was playing on his watch. So they played in the same era. So
Peyton had a harder division, but it is what it is.
Did Peyton really have a harder division? He was in the South. Who really was his competition though in the South? Like sit back and think about it. In Tennessee,
think about the defenses though. When I say he had competition, I mean the defenses he had to face.
That's what I'm saying. Think about Jacksonville. What defense did Jacksonville really have when Peyton was there? Tennessee didn't have no dominant defense while he was there. Houston had
hitters though.
Houston had a
Houston was all right, but JJ Watt was hurt all the time.
And that's what.
What's his name? The dude.
So.
The other dude, the overpaid guy. I always said he was overpaid, and I get.
Mario Williams.
Yeah,
he got overpaid when he went to Buffalo though. That's when they gave him $100 million.
Yeah.
But so Peyton really didn't have no stat because he was winning that division all the time. It was when he got to the playoffs he would get beat. So Brady, I can no longer put Peyton over Brady. Brady's over Peyton. Anybody from 2000 on, I have to put Tom Brady over them. But I cannot still put, I don't care, because if we're going to talk because of championships, then Bill Russell is better than Michael Jordan, LeBron James. He's better than everybody if we're going to put based on.
If you go talk titles, if you just talk titles, then
If we go talk titles after that. Over outright, no, I can't put Brady because he didn't play in an era. That's just like now. You can't hand check like you did back in the day in basketball.
True.
Like now. So I mean,
and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't put. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't put LeBron over Jordan, because LeBron is a big dude in the league where you can't check big dudes.
And the thing is, would LeBron be able to survive? I don't think Tom Brady would have made it in that era. He don't like to get hit. I don't think he would. I think LeBron could have played in that era. And his size, he would have played. And look at Rico. Rico, like, I don't know what the hell y'all talking about right now. He trying to call Jeff right now. Jeff, get on there. On that social media. But now, Rico, it was a conversation we had to have because of what's been going on. And Tom Brady just won a 7th championship. Like, I can't knock him for it, but being my all-time great, I still can't put him. I can't put him ahead of Montana. I can't put him ahead of Elway. I put him ahead of Brett Favre. I'll put him ahead. Steve Young was my guy on my team, but you know what? I'll put him ahead of Steve Young. I can't put him ahead of Montana though, or Johnny Elway. It gets down to Terry Bradshaw. I'm not old enough to have watched Terry Bradshaw play. He got 4 championships, but he also threw a lot of picks from what I've seen. Can I put him ahead of Dan Marino, even though Marino didn't win those Super Bowls? I don't think I could put him ahead of Dan Marino still neither. You know, but he's in my top 5. I just can't sit here and just say because he had 7. How many championships Robert Horry got? Are we gonna put Robert Horry in there? You know what I'm saying? Robert Horry got what, 7? Robert Horry got 7 championships.
Hall of Famer though.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. But no, that's what I'm saying. Are we talking championships? Or are we talking for real?
Right.
And just because Brady has the championships, but look at the era he was in. Look at the man, those guys was playing in. Look at Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor was ending careers after he was. Put me in, coach. You know what I'm saying?
But I'll give him now. I can tamper with my top 10 quarterbacks. My top 5. I can tamper with that, but I just give him the GOAT. I give him GOAT status because of the fact that you went away from what you was used to and you made it work. Yeah. Now the chip fell where it fell, but that's part of football. I know a lot of people say, well, there was injuries, this and that, but that's part of football. It's going to be injuries every season. Somebody's going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I give him that status because of the fact that he did it away from New England.
Yeah, that's why I said for me.
So I'll give him his flowers for that.
2000, I can't knock his greatness. He's right. Top 5. So I can't knock him.
I had to give him that. But as far as like you, top 5, and I have to do some analytics to get him past 5. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's just me. You do everybody else. You have your criteria and whatever it is. Don't be coming for me for that mess because I don't care about 1,000 analytic numbers you're gonna throw at me to make it seem like your case is valid. This is based off football play and errors and the teamwork and your drive and comebacks. the on-field shit. That's what I care about. You can give me 1,000 numbers. Can he bring your ass back from 14 in the third at the end of the third?
Yeah.
Which your analytics can't do. Your analytics can't do nothing for me for that shit. So y'all have it. Now, do I use analytics? Yes, they come in handy. They work. But don't be coming at me with all that. I don't care. But I love you guys. I love you guys, but I don't care about your stats, man.
Ain't nobody coming at you, man. Our comments,
they know better. Small halves. That's small halves.
If you would like to come after Doc Lou, hit him in the comment section.
I'll read them. I might respond to a few of them.
And so,
all your teams, everybody that don't like me, your team suck. You'll never win.
Speaking of coming at you, Coming to America 2. Coming to America 2 is coming out this week.
Friday. I think we should watch it over the weekend and review it on the next show.
I definitely plan on watching it when it comes out Friday. What's your expectations? I'm gonna say, Rico, what's your expectations for it?
Well, here's the thing about sequels. It's always dangerous. You can't go into it thinking it's going to be as good as the original.
No, hold on. Let me say this. It's dangerous when your first one was a classic. If your first one sucks and you make a sequel, but the first one was classic.
Nothing about the characters are going to be real surprising to you. So, when you first saw the first movie, it was all fresh. You're going into it now. I think people are going to judge it a little too harshly. I think it's going to be a great movie, though. I mean, it's got the same actors, some of the same writing,
Just don't recall all of the jokes from the last movie.
So I was hoping one of you guys would have heard up and said what I'm about to say. I just want to know one thing about it. How the fuck are they still alive in the barbershop?
Movie magic, man. It's a whole.
Their ass was about 1,000 years old in the first one. They still alive.
Right, like that old Jewish guy that Eddie Murphy played.
He was 1,000 years
and that's
old.
what I'm saying. If it's too many jokes from the old movie, I'm done.
But no, I don't. It's not even that. So I'm still disappointed because I wanted the scene. It should have been Cindy had a kid and they going back to see for me.
I'm telling you, I think that's going to be the twist. Because he was telling that girl that he was the prince.
But she's in there. That show. So you haven't seen the second trailer for it? They're all in there. No, yeah. So she's all in there. No, they're in Zamunda with them. They go back. They show his kid. They show the baby mama. It's Leslie Jones is the baby mama. So I'm trying to see how they tied her in.
I'm telling you, it had to be Simi.
If he comes at the end and he's then I can. But
because Eddie Murphy's character, you followed him the whole movie. There was never an opportunity for him to be hitting another woman,
And that's what I'm like. They should have wrote this one in to make more sense. But do y'all remember in the first one, the woman he was supposed to marry in the general?
Yeah.
General. So that Wesley Snipes' role is I guess his brother, and his brother has the son that's supposed to be marrying Eddie Murphy's daughter this time, in this one here. But they got beef. He's shooting at his picture and everything else because he want to take over Zamunda. So I think the movie's going to be funny, but I think it's gonna take on its own film on itself versus the first one. I'm not even trying to hold it to the same standard of the first one because it's been so long. If it would have came out back then maybe I'm like, all right, I could judge it based off the two. Now, for me, it's like I feel like we're old enough to know this was the first one, and we pick our parts for the story to be going on with that. We'll be able to see if they're telling the story from the first one versus somebody who just now, because you gonna have kids who just now watching the first one and then gonna see the second one and be like, man, this and that. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping because for the preview, it look like they're gonna be do good, but I hope this one thing happens for me.
Man, when that movie came out, there's people that were in it that went on to bigger, like Samuel L. Jackson was in Coming to America.
That's what I was going to say. I hope this one thing happens for me, that he makes a cameo in it somehow. I hope somehow he appears in the movie.
He probably get eaten by a shark or some shit.
You never know.
Shark ate me.
Samuel Jackson, Cuban Gooding Jr. He still need to be in the barbershop. Mm-hmm. You had, that movie.
A lot of them, man.
I
don't think.
They need to put McDowell's in there again. Like what's been going on? I mean, I know James Avery's passed, but no,
he's in the movie.
Is he?
Yeah, he didn't die. James Avery's still alive.
I didn't know that. I thought he passed.
No, that was just in Good Times. No, you talking about James Amos.
Oh, hey, James Amos.
John Amos.
John,
yeah.
James Avery did pass.
Yeah, that was Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
John Amos.
Yeah, John Amos.
He's still in the movie. They show him, and I didn't know though the mother. Eddie Murphy's mother in the original one had died. She died like in 95.
Oh shit!
I didn't know that. Damn, I had dogs and cats and shit outside, barking and meowing and everything else. There's a war going on outside. But that's coming out. I'm also waiting on Kong vs. Godzilla.
I haven't even seen the second Godzilla yet. King of the Monsters. I got to see that one.
Really?
Yeah, didn't Godzilla get some LED lights or some shit?
Man.
And the second one, though, he got some LED lights and he shoot laser out his mouth or something like that.
Well, originally he had that power anyway.
Yeah.
He just updated it. Yeah.
There's like 68 Godzilla movies.
Yeah, he always had that power.
You count them all the way back in the old black and white movie days.
But the new one comes out March 25th. And if you got HBO Max, you can see it on HBO Max.
Damn it.
For 30 days.
HBO Max.
Or you gotta go to the movies. I got you. I got it.
Conspiracy theorists say that there's some mountains out in the water that is supposed to be his back and shit. Don't quote me on that. You had to look that up. But it's supposed to be some islands out in the water somewhere. And it's supposed to be his motherfucking back. And he just sleep. And when they have earthquakes on them islands, it's just that nigga scratching his stomach or some shit. Quote me on this shit.
We don't have to quote you on it. It's right there. It's gonna be on the channel.
Yeah, that's coming.
Hey, y'all look that up. Conspiracy theories. Is the earthquakes a result of Godzilla scratching his motherfucking side or his ass like a dog, and the islands is really his motherfucking back? I need some answers. Get in the comment section.
Also,
trying to get away from all this shit, but y'all put it out there. I'm gonna
Mortal Kombat coming out also in April.
Yeah. Why does the old trailer look better than the new one?
What old trailer? You talking about from back in the day?
The old Mortal Kombat.
I don't have a problem with the new trailer. The new trailer fine for me. You know who I got a problem with?
You, but it just seems like I watched it and the old shit looked better than me.
I'm fine with the trailer. It's just the damn villain.
Here's my problem.
Chao Sun? Was it Chao Sun? What was his name?
I don't know. Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung. I like the one from
he was written out of the movie. Chao Sun was really.
But here's the thing. Here's what this new movie got so much CGI in it. CGI, computer graphics, right?
Yeah.
Facts. They could have got the same actor that played Shang Tsung in the last one to at least do the voice work, and they could have de-aged him. And made it the same guy.
That's my problem with the movie. Is the one playing him doesn't look right in the trailer, and the guy that plays Raiden. We're like, come on, we still Christopher Lambert should still be playing Raiden. For me, you know what I'm saying. And
Bladen, you Bladen.
Bladen.
There's Johnny Cage. They don't say the dude that's in the movie. I can't remember their name. They said, but if you go look it up, they don't know if he's Johnny Cage or maybe he's Sub-Zero. They don't know who the guy is, or maybe Scorpion. It's 3 possibilities who the guy could be. They don't know. He just has the Mortal Kombat tattooed on his chest, and he don't know he had it since birth. That's it.
You tell me somebody tattooed this kid when he was born?
Yeah. I think Goro probably did it with one of his forehand. You know, he probably had his hands up, and the third one's right here, and the other one's right here.
If Goro, they need to do a show where Goro's a kid, like in high school, because you'd be hanging out with Goro. Come on, Goro, man, we gotta go to the store. Why? Because you got 4 arms, you can be stealing shit.
Yep.
Stealing shit with his little arms on the.
He ran out hands up, and other hands behind his back, crossing his fingers. Man, I ain't lying to you.
You're not reading. He reading the magazine. You read the magazine. The mother arms stealing Twinkies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you can do a lot. You know what I'm saying? He get a lot done.
Facts. So.
No, I'm not doing nothing.
Yep. I promise you. Look, he'll talk about Pinky Swear. His other two behind his back.
He's a beast, son. He's literally. But shout out to the Alabama Mule Kick, bro.
The Alabama Mule Kick.
It's not for sale, but I'll show it to you.
It's not for sale, but
it's for a limited time only.
For a limited time only. This bottle would be here on this. It'd probably be here the whole season. It does not take much, I tell you.
If it was me there, I'd be in the hospital. I was drunk at all.
Bro, I've had this much in here since we started. And it's going to be this much in here when we finish.
Well, you know me. I'll be up there. What you say? What you say again?
You can't do this like that, bro. You might want to take it slow and easy. But brother had a cap full and he was done.
Hey, I tell him, my mama was born in the show me state. You got to show me.
Look, I'm showing you. This should be enough show that you need right here.
I'll show you the inside of your eyelids.
Right. You see how clear this is?
We doing a show like this here.
See, this is what we needed when the frost over. I pulled this shit on the driveway. Middle of everybody, whooped the whole fucking street down and shit. But
oh yeah, so the Goya, isn't it? It's Goya, right?
Yeah, screw them. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the CEO still talking. Trump really is still
did I say that? Did y'all?
What'd you say?
That's it. Screw. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. He is one. We gonna say he won, even if he ain't.
We can't say that now.
You can't say that nowadays, but that's actually
different. We can't say that. Yeah. I apologize. But really, I was really calling him.
So, people, you're wondering why this whole segment's been censored. It's because what happened was Doc had dropped his Alabama Slammer, and we had to
Alabama Mule Kick.
Yeah. No, we would call it Slammer because you say, hey, you like.
No, Mule Kick, because when a mule kick your ass, you feel that shit.
Damn, a mule just kicked me across the screen. Oh, shit.
No, it'll kick me to you. And then to Rico. So,
hey, people, and all jokes aside.
Yeah, all jokes aside.
If you're dealing with mental health, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, anything, call one of these numbers right here or right here. Get your help. They'll help you out. Because everything is for real. We crack jokes. That's what we do. We hope you get some laughter. But we also hope if you need help, you get help. You know what I'm saying? I crack jokes on myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't shaved it. Like, look at my hairline right here. You see how they right there doing the middle? Like, that shit ain't even growing right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, shit.
What's right wrong with that?
Side, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when I didn't have no power or anything, I couldn't shave and my shit started itching. I had to run and take that razor and get this off my head. So all jokes aside, you need help, get help. Laughter is great, it's beautiful, but also get your help if you need help because ain't nothing wrong with it. We all need help. We all here for laughter.
It's okay to fail. Someone's there to help you. You do not have to do this by yourself. You have help. If you stumble, it is okay. Get you there. We're going to pick you up. We're going to tie that shoe up. We're going to get on the track. Do not beat yourself up. It is okay. No one said it was a sprint. This is a marathon. Do it at your pace. It's just all you have to do is just do it. And we right there with you to coach you on. Get your ass up and run. You got work to do. It's not over.
Get your ass up now. Run.
There are lives to save. Even your own. By saving your own, you're saving hundreds of thousands of people because they're looking at you and they say, you know what? I was just like that dude. You never know.
Facts.
And we got your back. So don't ever think that you're by yourself. We got your back. We don't care. Hit us up in the comments. And if you want it to be, confidential, Rico's going to give you our email address because I've been on Alabama Mule kick and I might screw it up. And I don't need Rico. I'm always the one.
I got to look up our email address.
I don't need.
Man, hit the hashtags. Bam, bam. IG, Facebook, Twitter.
WTF Now Productions, Facebook, everywhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Are we everywhere?
Are we on Twitter?
Hit us up at
We are on Twitter, I think.
Yeah,
we're on Twitter. Because I don't like arguing with people, so I don't Twitter that much.
Hit us up on Now, WTF Now, and Now, N-A-W, WTF Now, at gmail.com.
There it is.
Right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Holler at us.
Yeah, give us a holler, please.
Let us know.
We right there with you. We going through it. I'm going through it. Right now.
Everybody needs somebody sometime. Everybody needs some Alabama Mule kick.
Right. And join the group Everybody Needs Somebody on Facebook, where we help people that have, depression and social anxiety disorder. It's the same thing. It's just a different page, And I try my best to wake up in the morning and give everybody an encouraging quote, like, if you fart when you get up in the morning, that's a good thing because you're releasing the bad gas before your day starts. So go ahead. When you get out of bed, when you kick them covers back, let it rip.
Well, unless you get to be our age, never trust a fart.
You can't. When you get your age, you have no control. It's coming.
I ain't gonna lie. I be nervous sometimes, especially at work.
Oh, hey, excuse me. Bent over to tie my shoe. Pow, pow. All people shooting outside.
Right.
They were shooting inside.
You walk around here.
Why do I always do
is that me?
I always do Scrap like that. He will, he brings all jokes aside, and I bring nothing but jokes.
Right.
Bad Scrap. I'm going to be a better co-host this season. Now I'm going to apologize for all of the things that I do to make this show difficult to air.
Yeah, like I already got to bleep you twice in this episode. Don't worry, man. This is the thing that's different about us and other people. We know we old. We know we had to touch a few things. If people tell us, I will apologize and try to do better.
I mean,
I was saying something the other day. My son was like, "You can't say that no more." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "No, you can't say that." I was like, "Even if I'm making fun of myself," he's like, "Nope, you can't say that no more." I was like, "Well, damn."
I can't call myself an ass sandwich no more. Can you say ass sandwich nowadays?
I don't even put it in the comments if we can we or can we not
if
say
we can say ass sandwich, or if we can't say it, could y'all leave us a comment to let us know if we can or can't? Regardless of what it is, I promise I would not use it as much.
That's something that's been going on lately. All these white folks upset that they can't say the N-word. You seen that shit?
Why? Oh, because of rap music. That's why.
Right. Well, if I can't say it, I don't think nobody can say it. You know, and I'm like, what that really means is you so bad that somebody could have a little modicum of something that you can't have.
Right. Tell them what they can go share then. If all the ones that want to share it, go be a slave for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks.
Here's my thing. If you want to say it so bad, just like anything else, anything you say, you got to pay the consequences of your actions. You want to say it so bad, say it.
Say it.
Go ahead.
Don't let us punk you out. Say it. You're an American.
But you deal with the consequences when you say it.
That's like American.
That's why I say. But that's why I say
it goes with that as an American.
No, but that's why I say they want to say it so bad. Let them go be a slave for 2 weeks. Go to somebody black house, and you have to sign up to be a slave for 2 weeks, and they get to do whatever the fuck they want to do to you for 2 weeks.
No, they can say it.
You know what's going to happen after that? They gonna understand the whole means behind not being able to say it.
Oh, what about
because they don't get the shit beat out of them.
And that reminds me of something else I'm a little upset about. That country singer got caught saying it. Did you hear about that?
Which one?
Oh, bro, I had
I don't know his name. It starts with an M or something, but he's a young guy and he got caught saying it. And then the label, I think, was going to drop him or whatever. But then his record sales tripled.
And you know what though? This is me with it.
It was a regular label move, Rico.
This is a good conversation. So let's have this discussion. With me and that whole thing, I really don't give a fuck if they say it or not.
Me.
As long as you come to me talk about nigga. You know why? Because for me, I'm calling their ass a nigga any goddamn way. Half the time, I be seeing them two white people having a conversation. Nigga, yeah, nigga, and nigga, yeah, nigga. I'll sit back laughing at the ass, like, really? Like, the word for me, it ain't got that power that it used to have before because I don't view myself as that. You know what I'm saying? So the power is in the word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Power, a word is what you make it. So if you feeling that way, then that's how it is to you.
That comes with age, though. It's because you're getting older.
Exactly, because me back in the day, I probably would have had. Actually, I've been in that position. Now I'm like, have at it, nigga. I'm calling you nigga too. Actually, and when I say if you see, y'all see me on there, I'm at War Day King, Peace King. That's what I'm on. I'm not on just nigga. What up, my nigga, and all that shit, nigga, and nigga this and nigga that and nigga that and nigga. First, man, come on, bro. This 2021, man. I'm not even on that because for one. I was born in 83. I didn't grow up in those times where I dealt with blacks only. Oh, it wasn't even blacks, it was colors only. Well, I didn't deal with that. So we grew up being desegregated. We grew up being around multi-cultures and stuff like that. And we're in an age now where hip-hop made it cool that those cultures who grew up differently, who discriminated against blacks and browns and Asians, and now they want to be a part of that culture. And they say those words.
Right.
Let's be real. Those same ones that's hesitating and saying they not saying the words when they alone with themselves, man, they saying nigga all day long. Be who you are. Right. Be who you are. Just don't be offensive with it. Now, if you come to me with something, my nigga and all this here, my reaction, I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna punch you in the face, but I'm like, if I feel like I need to have a conversation with you, I'm gonna have a conversation with you. But it ain't no motherfucker, don't you say that shit around me. Especially if I start making music and I'm saying nigga, I did not. Come on, bro. I'm not, because let's be real. For me and you, is being a part of that community. They want to say that if you black, you can't be racist. That's some bullshit. We can be racist than a motherfucker, and we have double standards. Look at our comedians. We say some shit at a comedy club, and if a white person say the same shit we say, we got a problem with it. That shit really ain't right at all. You know what I'm saying? It's 2021, the sequel to 2020. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's some bullshit. I'm not even on all that.
The thing with me is, I don't believe in like a bad word or an evil word, whatever. It's the intention behind the word. You know, like if I say,
Rico, let me say this real quick. Before I forget, Rico. Sorry to cut you off. For me, if you come up and say call me old bitch ass nigga, then it's a problem. If you up there, what's up, nigga? But you calling me a bitch, then that's a total different thing. That's what I mean.
See, like
the context.
It's the what's behind it. Like if I say this ginger beer is the fucking shit, that's the fucking shit. That's good. If I say this beer tastes like fucking shit, that's bad.
Yeah.
Is it? It might taste like fucking shit though, Rico. So it might not be a bad thing.
Hey, it depends on if you like it tasting like shit or not.
Right.
But no offense to this ginger beer company, I like it. It's good.
They ain't sponsored.
We will take a sponsorship deal.
Hey, now he already said their name already, so I think Rico's trying to get their money flowing through.
I would love if they sponsored us. Man, I don't care. Fucking Camel cigarettes. Oh wait, they don't sponsor nobody no more.
Are Camel still around?
I don't know.
Are they? So they're very expensive, like they used to be. Still, but to piggyback off of what Scrap said, that's what I'm at with now. I'm a different Lou now, so I look at it. You know, when people say nigger, I'd say nigas or nagas, which is king anyway. Right. So you're basically calling me what I really am. I'm, a king. In so to speak, well, not so to speak, king. We are kings. That's what, nigga or naga, that's what that means. So when you say it, hey, say it all you want. To me, is what I perceive the word as. Words do not have power.
Unless you give them power.
It's the perception of it that gives it the power.
Facts.
If you get offended by that, then you give power to it and they win.
It's just like, all the people that don't like us. I don't give a damn if you don't like me. I'm not going to waste my energy thinking about it. And what you think about me is none of my business anyway. You can think good or bad or different about me. It's none of my business.
It's your business what you feel.
Well, it's your business. For instance, like the power in words and what words mean and how words change over time. For instance, bitch. What is a bitch? What was originally a bitch? A female dog.
Right.
Ass. Donkey. Jackass. You know what I'm saying?
Ass.
Alabama.
You know what I'm saying? Like words change up over time. People make words what they are. Like we all grew up in Shreveport Bossier. It wasn't cool to be a ratchet. And now what they started glorifying afterwards.
It is a movement now. It is a movement.
You make power a word. You make a word be powerful, and it's how you take it. Like something can mean something in one place, in one country, it means something different in another. Even with Hispanics, like something a Mexican. My brother-in-law's his girlfriend. She's from El Salvador. Her Spanish speaking and a Mexican Spanish speaking, their language is totally different in words that they say. So you know what I'm saying? So they say it all. It goes same for Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? Like their words are different on what they say on. Speak the same language, but things mean different words, different things in their language.
Right.
It's the same thing when you call words. So
what's the messed up thing? Like in most American high schools, they teach Valencian Spanish, which is Spanish for Spain, but they don't teach Mexican Spanish. You'd think they would teach Mexican Spanish since we share a border with that country.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it comes from.
We learn how to speak Spanish, then it'll be easier for us to communicate without them knowing.
Yeah, that's some shit. I don't even know Spanish. I know a little bit.
Hey, I remember. I had a joke because I had a guy. It was one of my cooks. Matter of fact, I think it was like last year, and I posted, I was like, "How the fuck you Mexican? You can't speak Spanish?" But I learned that they grow up like a lot of their parents taught them to not speak it because they wanted them to, you know what I'm saying, learn English and not. They felt like they would be bullied basically.
My parents had a very hard time in school and growing up because they was taught their first language was Spanish,
Yeah.
so they didn't teach me and my brother Spanish in the house. We spoke only English in the house to make our education easier.
My corporate chef, he's Mexican, and he will like. When I say I want to say maybe 75% of the kitchen in the company is Mexican, Spanish speaking. He will not allow them to have any material to read in Spanish. They have to read it in English. And I'm like, damn, why? Like, this is coming from somebody who speaks their language and he won't allow it. And I think it's because you remember it used to be, like, if you go to a lot of places, they force you must be bilingual.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think a lot of people now are forcing them to learn English.
Mm-hmm.
And, on one hand, I do feel that way because I always said that I feel like they should learn English. Why should you force me to learn what they're saying and not force them to learn what I'm saying? But for me in that position, I would love to know what they're saying also because for one, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't fun not knowing what a motherfucker saying about your ass because they probably talk about your ass like, no, I know I be at work and motherfucker be talking shit because when they doing this here, yeah, and then they look at you, they laugh and they look at you, they talking shit. And I be like, you motherfucker, you better be glad on. But see, then you catch their ass, you hear something they saying, and you know what they saying, and you say something back, oh, they fuck. They looking shocked in a motherfucker.
I got nothing wrong with people learning as many languages as they want, but if you go to live in another country, like let's say I was to go to Japan, it would behoove me to learn Japanese because I'm in that country.
Yep.
Do I have to? No, but it'd make everybody's life easier if I did.
Yeah. And see, that's what they do. They didn't make them learn it. They want to make us learn it.
Right, and I don't agree with that so much.
And I think that's kind of what my corporate chef is on. Like, no, you're gonna learn to speak English. And I think it's probably because he might have went through it himself, and that might be why. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a conversation with him one day and ask him. I don't know, but it is interesting. But I think if you go to a country that speaks a different language, it is on you to learn their language, and ain't on them to learn
their customs as well. Like when I went to the Philippines, you did have to learn some things about the culture, so you don't accidentally, insult somebody or something like that.
Yeah, because I'm still trying to learn English myself. I've been speaking Ebonics for all my life, so me trying to learn this English thing, how y'all speak and everything else, correct grammar, is new to me. So.
Yeah, because there was an incident.
I they don't call it Ebonics anymore. I thought they call it African American English vernacular or vernacular English or something like that.
I'm old school. It's still Ebonics for me.
But see, that's how old I'm getting. Things are changing, and I'm like, "What are you people talking about?" And they look at me like I'm stupid, and I know I'm stupid because I'm out of touch. But still, don't gotta make me go. Don't do it in front of people.
Yep.
Yeah. They move it to the side or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I really y'all really kind of hit the nail on the head. I really don't have that much to add to the conversation. I can always throw the military thing in there, but I always do that. So I'm gonna start referring to that. Everybody knows you go overseas, you go different places, you learn how to get to the fucking train station and how to ride a cab. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's on you. So I think it's great to be by, to I think it's a good thing, but at the same time, yeah, you gotta learn how to speak our shit too. And I think it's better for communications if everybody was, I can speak in your language, you can speak mine, and we can understand each other We can understand cultures better that way. Right. Instead of everybody saying that their shit is the right shit when, you don't know that. You gotta know how to speak somebody else's language and know that their shit is wrong. If if you're gonna tell somebody it's wrong, you gotta at least know how to speak the language to let them know in their language that this shit is wrong.
Facts.
So
especially this day and age, because we live in an outrage culture. And every little thing sets people off.
Everything.
Like I said about earlier when I said,
yeah, don't worry, I'll bleep it. I mean, but again, when we were younger, that wasn't that big a deal to say it.
No,
but
it started to be when I was in basic training. It started because we would say, we did our little chance. We would say, "Can't touch this dude," and the rival company would say, they would say the word, they would say. And when they said that, we would say it back. Like, that's what that means. Well, the guy that said it got found out, and in front of like 150 people, he had to read the definition. He had to read all of the definitions for the word in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the one that was, instigating all that. But then I knew that was the first time that it became a problem. And that was in 2000. That was 90.
That's in the 90s.
That was 90 something. That was back in the early 90s when they gave.
I got out of the service in 96.
Right. So it was the early 90s when that happened. As a matter of fact, that was at Fort Knox where it happened. And they gave him the business. He was lucky he stayed in. He almost got kicked out for that.
I hear story times with Doc Lou coming soon.
Hey, I got another one coming. Of course, I started it. I didn't start with my first incident, so I got to do a prequel. It's kind of like Star Wars.
Here's the problem I have. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Like I want to do, a little. There's not enough time in a damn day, man.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
We need to build up to where we can start having staff. we need staff.
Yeah. Assistants, people. We need people. You know what I'm saying? We can't do it all. We need people.
But no, that makes me think though. I mean, like times change. Just imagine if Prince tried to come out during these times. You couldn't make no joke about Prince. What he wore.
Everybody wear what he wore now.
You couldn't wear. It's worse than what he was wearing there. You know what I'm saying? You got gangsters wearing purses.
Societies grow and they change, and that's just the nature of things. When magazines first came out, people said it was going to be the end of society. People would waste all their time reading magazines and stuff like that.
And now, who reading the magazine?
But and then when cell phones came out, everybody could waste all their time on the cell phone, and people just complain and
actually, Rico, it's kind of true. You do waste time on your cell phone nowadays.
I waste a lot of time.
You do waste time on your cell phone.
I waste a lot of time on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the hippiest of the hippie, and I'll be on that bitch, telling everybody how to be hippie.
Right.
You need to get off your cell phone. But I'm on my cell phone telling you to get off your cell phone. Anyway,
but that's just growing. That's just growing pains. Like we can't say certain things anymore. I'm okay with that because I don't want to offend nobody. The words have changed.
It's all about growing. It's about growth now. And
like I bleep us a lot of times just because it's no longer we don't mean nothing by it. But I'm just being, socially responsible to bleep us so that we don't have to. At least we know people can know we're conscious of when we're making mistakes when we're growing.
Do I hate it? Like I hate it that you can't really joke about certain things no more because that's where the world's at. But it's not to the point of, oh man, I'm not gonna compromise me. I'm gonna say what I want to say. But it's in how you say it.
Right.
You just find a way to say it, to be sensitive in how you say it.
Right.
And I feel like if I can't, like it goes back to if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. If I can't find a way to say it sensitive enough, then I don't need to say it for people to hear. Now, if I need to go off and really say it, I'm gonna let y'all know, hey, I'm about to go the fuck off. And Rico, just black it out if you need to black out, but I'm still getting off my chest.
Right.
But it's never that point where I'm like,
but we don't mean nothing by it. Like when we talk, even when we do make stereotypical jokes about, Becky and Timothy and all that, we don't mean like everybody. Some people might get offended by that or whatever.
Oh no, we talk about them real people that live like that.
Right.
Those real life people.
But it's a generalization. We're not picking out one particular guy and one particular woman and be like, hey, those two right there, them cousin fuckers over there,
Yeah, we talk about the real people that watched the Hills Have Eyes, 1 and 2 that live in the hills that have eyes in trailers that sleeping with their cousins. We talk about them people for real, because those people really exist, and they might come looking for us 1 year when they come out the bunker sometime. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. We'll get a shirt that's for y'all too that say, I love you, Becky.
Be looking all like the Toxic Avenger and shit on there.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do though. I mean, Doc's around here looking like he at Jackson State right now, coaching with Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? With Alabama mule kick.
Little Alabama mule kick.
That's gonna be I think that's gonna be the name of the episode. Is Alabama mule kick.
Alabama mule kick. You kicked in the chest every once in a while. It's good for you. Hey, you gotta clear that mucus out. So get some out of. Let this mule kick that damn mucus out your chest.
Speaking about mucus,
COVID. This is COVID elixir.
With the COVID, my brother and I got it about the same time. Mm-hmm. And me and him did about the exact same thing. I only did one thing different from him, and I will take this and tell everybody. The only thing I did different than him was I was hitting the herb, and I'm still here.
Yeah. As something to think about right there.
But people, I wish people would take it a little bit more seriously out there, man. If you get to feel like you're a little sick, get it checked out or whatever. Because he got his test, and a week later he was gone.
Wow.
And then I was getting really bad, and then I was like, man, I was feeling really, really bad. And my girlfriend was like, "You've been sleeping all day." I was like, "Yeah, I feel like." She's like, they say if you start sleeping all day, you should go to the hospital. And I was like, "Fuck that! If it's gonna take me kicking and screaming, I can go to the hospital." But I didn't lay down all day anymore. I would pace around the house and stuff like that. It's gonna have to work to get me, damn it.
Right. And
I was sick for about 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's real. But it's real, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do your due diligence, and shameless plug shirts coming. Oh God, that's a shameless plug. And I apologize for picking this opportunity. Make a sale, but to do your due diligence shirts are coming. Be patient. Make sure you get one. But anyway, that's besides the point. See, and then it makes you forget what you was talking about. Oh yeah. It's real, but do the work. Do the preventive work. Yeah. Get that mucus out your chest. Get some exercise in. Get a little healthy food in you. You got to give your body what it needs. You got to give your body the ammo. Give your body the ammo.
Steam your vegetables.
Steam your motherfucking vegetables.
And I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of people, my household, like a lot of times they'll get sick, and I'll be fine. I'm like, is it really the alcohol is keeping me from getting sick?
Well, it is
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Because they'll be around here. And I'll be up there. Can't touch this. Cheers.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, that's that silent moment that you have when you run out of when you run into you're getting close to the last stop on the bus.
Now that's that we gonna get at y'all. Next week, people.
Yep.
This episode was just a touch up to get back up. But next week,
we missed you all 23 of you.
Yeah,
we got 23 subscribers.
We appreciate y'all.
Let a mule kick you in the chest and kick the COVID out.
Right.
Hey.
It's not for sale.
My running
made from.
It's good to have in the car though. It's good to
Alabama. You don't know nothing.
It's a fire starter. It keep you warm. It'll run the car.
Run the car. It'll get the ice off your driveway. You know. It'll clean your colon.
And
just some track.
This
done.
Season.
Oh, that's gone.
This season we got some guests coming, people.
Yeah,
we lined up. Two of them were actually guests last season, but the episode never came out.
Shit happens.
But we're gonna put them out again this year. On this season, this time frame, this go around. Make it happen. Make it do what it do.
Start doing some more things. Okay. Maybe we start doing some calls and calling people. We should do random calls every once in a while. Just call somebody.
Yeah, I
put them on the speaker.
I'm definitely on that. There's some people I need to call. Yeah. I didn't even get to tell y'all about what happened with the phone when I tried to tell everybody it was my new number, but I told everybody at the same time. Pissed a few people off.
No. You told everybody, and then you told everybody you're going back to your
after the show. We got to talk to you about your phone. We got to set your phone up, man. There's something going wrong with your phone.
You know what? It's like when I try to do the group shit, it'll send it to everybody. So if I do a group with y'all two, everybody see, or is that if I only select you two and I text both of y'all, I can't see y'all shit. I gotta see y'all shit.
In our group text, if I respond, Scrap can see it, but you can't.
I can turn it on.
Okay.
I'll just turn the group messaging on and just don't message every fucking body at the same time.
I think we getting into that old age where I don't know how to work a phone with Dr. Lou now.
No, it's when you've been working on Android
back to these kind of phones.
These motherfuckers.
You got an iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh no, you gonna switch over to the dark side.
Yeah, I'm in the future now, and I must say I still don't get no reception in the country.
iPhone.
Oh, we're gonna
all that
next
money,
week, people.
And it's the same result.
We're gonna start to help Dr. Lou with the iPhone fund.
Yes.
Love.
I could have bought a car.
Peace. And hair grease. Y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, this is the end? And y'all didn't even give me no chance to say, all right, okay, well, this is...
Man, we done said it 15 times.
Okay, well, all right, so we've said it 15 times. So are we doing this season? Am I really destroying people at the end of the season?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, who's first?
Whoever you want.
Whoever I want? Okay, then. Let me think. Whoever I want.
What do you mean destroying people at the end? What are we doing?
I had beef with Morgan Freeman last.
Oh no, you don't got to be picking fights with celebrities.
Why not? What they gonna do?
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
I mean, they don't even watch. They got money. They don't care. They don't care about me.
Get
you
Morgan
think Morgan
again.
Freeman cares about me?
Get Morgan.
Get him.
Get him.
I bet you Morgan Freeman's socks stink. When he pulled them hard shoes off, I bet you he just fucks the whole mansion up.
Get Samuel.
Samuel got that one tooth way in the back that's fucked up and his breath stink. Anybody else? Let's go. I'm good. It's 2021.
Well, let's let it stretch out for the season. Don't get them all at once.
Don't get them all at once?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
right. Are we gonna say bye again, or we already out?
This the end of credits.
Okay. Well, I heard somewhere where Monique was walking and she broke a heel and tore ACL. We're done. We're done.
All right.
We're done. I'm done. Peace, y'all.